Mental health tip of the daytime, of course, brought to you by
Nobody.
Day full of hiccups? Need a shake up? Listen up. It's the Psych podcast mental health tip of the day.
All right, Steph, you've got our mental health tip of the day.
Yeah. Actually, I try to do it for myself, obviously, but I try to tell everybody in my office when they tell me something that I hear is self-deprecating or self-defeating. I always tell them to, I challenge them and I tell them, how do you know that's true? For example, I hear a lot of people say in my office, I'm not good at this, or I'm not good at my job, or nobody likes me, or, my friend don't want to invite me anymore, or I have no friends, and I'm like, wait, and I've done the exercise with them. I've told them in times, let's take a piece of paper, put down the name of your friends, and they go past 10, 15. I'm like, you see, who told you have no friends? And they tell me, for example, I'm gonna get fired. I'm like, how long you been working at that job again? 15 or so years. Okay, so who told you you're gonna get fired again? So I challenge them and I tell them, listen, we just an exercise of challenging those thoughts. And I tell them, when you think negative things about yourself or about any situation, try to find the reason why that is not true instead of focusing on why it's true, right? We put too much energy in negative thinking. We should put that energy in positive thinking and discredit those negative thoughts.
Right, because when we have those negative thoughts, it causes us to feel bad about ourselves. It causes us to not perform as well as we can. We see it, I see it with my students a lot. I'm no good at taking tests. I suck at taking tests. I'm gonna fail, right? They have thoughts in me, and it translates into my clients, I'm not a good person, or they get what we call these automatic thoughts that come into their head. And exactly what you said, Steph, is we have to teach them to challenge those automatic thoughts, it's just a form of cognitive therapy. We are going to try to find something to replace that automatic thought. So I'm a failure. I'm no good at taking tests. Well, why don't we replace that with, I'm going to try my hardest on this test. Right. Switch it up for them, because when we switch that focus to something more positive, you're going to alleviate those feelings of negativity. And
Is
your
that
performance.
reframing?
Yeah, it's a form of reframing. And your performance.
Yeah.
Will improve.
And I think that's the essence of cognitive behavioral therapy. Your thoughts cause an emotion, and the emotion causes a behavior. So if you don't challenge that thought from the inception, your behavior will not change. So if you want a different behavior, meaning different attitude, for example, the test taking thing, you have to challenge your thought, and then you reframe it or somewhat challenge it. Well, you in 6th grade, how did you get to 6th grade if you're not good at testing?
You reframe it, you replace it with something, whatever it is.
Right.